I'm hungry. I'm angry. I am angry. You apparently have 2 live streams going.
Huh?
You apparently have 2 live streams going.
Shouldn't.
That's just some weird shit that YouTube does. They're both the same broadcast. It's just for some reason it acts like there's 2.
Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life.
Just like your cat. It's a fucking pile of cockroaches. I can't remember if that was your auto.
Vulcan, you should come check the broadcast real quick too. So you can see the progress on the ship.
You had the cat equivalency to Angron.
Wait, what?
Apparently his old cat, which had died of, what was it, cancer?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So Bobby had this one cat that had died of cancer, but what it did was he was very, very bad about, he didn't eat mice. He tortured them. He would hold them down and he would bite their legs off and kind of just leave them there to suffer.
That sounds very Angron-y.
Hello?
Alright, Kai, come check out the broadcast.
I'm coming, hold on. Okay, I see a half-built ship.
Yep, this is my spaceship I'm working on.
Why is it upside down?
It's not upside down.
Oh, okay.
This
You
is
might
the
want to make the
bottom.
launch pad first.
Why do you say that? Why I say that?
Because you're going to need it if you're going to get enough thrust and force to go up. And out of the atmosphere.
That's what ion thrusters are for.
We'll see.
Plus, I don't even know how to build a launch launch pad. Right now, this is actually just a shit that I'm going to be using to scout for deep materials within the surface.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Mind you, they might
What do you
have.
think of the
It
inside so
looks
far,
good so
though?
far. I was just about to say, they might have taken the requirement of a launch pad out in the new version, because that was something you needed.
That would be cool. I gotta say, this is coming to be a pretty epic ship so far, though. Alright, after I get these pieces welded up, I'm gonna go to the Blood Falcon and show you that beauty.
Okey-doke.
By the way, I made sure I wasn't going to have a gyroscope issue with the Blood Falcon. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Some may say I went overboard with the gyroscope. I say you can never have enough. I just need a little bit more steel plates.
Oh god, I remember when you did that.
What?
Okay, so back when I had the cracked version of this game, when it was still like early access, Bobby had tried playing it some, and he got the bright idea to strap rockets to a fucking asteroid and try to crash into another asteroid.
Oh dear God.
Which he did. He succeeded. He fucking orked an asteroid.
Dude, I'm gonna do that when I get to space. I'm gonna turn an asteroid into a fucking ship.
I mean, it's doable.
Oh, I know. I'll just have to build, like, thruster platforms.
Just had the craziest idea.
Oh, it's coming together nicely.
You know, I just thought about something. With your fucking love for Goblin Slayer, I'm surprised you didn't decide to go for your own equivalent. God.
Make him a boglin.
No. No. I don't want a boglin in the campaign.
Which campaign would he go into, by the way?
I don't know. If he's a boglin, I don't know.
And if he's a Maveniri?
With us, probably.
That's what he's been thinking. Like something like that, because I know
With us where?
You're
wanting to do
going
something.
Okay.
Because he's wanting to do something that's effectively just effectively the equivalency to a Nova Kid gunslinger kind of thing. And now, granted, by the looks of the picture he's wanting to fucking use, he could easily double over as a Kurui as well.
Off to the Blood Falcon.
Kurui's the opposite side of the mountain.
By the way, do you like all my ore deposits that I've marked, Kai?
You got quite a few, I'll tell you that much.
Let's take a look. Let's see what the racial back. Since he's doing that, I might as well go on and do this.
Don't waste too much of your while flying around in the air.
Two giant unblinking.
I'll be fine.
I see a lot of holes though. Or those crash sites.
Breastplate, you'd have to go, like, you look
Some
like
of them
streaker.
are actual holes.
And it's
Some
like-
of them are just ditches within
What you
ravines.
do is just like flash, it's like, look into my eyes when I stare at you.
I've got the Blood Falcon parked right now because I'm letting its batteries recharge with the solar panels.
Okay.
Because I realized that the batteries start with only 30% of their maximum possible charge. Which is a little irritating, but hey.
Why do you have dampeners on?
Because with dampeners off, you literally just constantly fall to the earth unless you're holding space.
Oh yeah, that's right. I derped. Sorry about
I
that.
mean, it's called an inertial dampener for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but I'm used to building on out in space, right, where that's not a thing.
Yeah, dampeners aren't as necessary in space as they are in a gravity well.
I think I went up to 2,000 miles per
it's-
second or something like that because I turned initial dampeners off.
Lol.
Okay, Kudui. +4 to Dex.
What do you think of my engine blocks, though?
+4 to Dex and lock, +2 to int, +5 to plus your stealth perception.
That's the Blood Falcon?
Yeah, this is the Blood Falcon.
Is it red or is it black? It looks black.
It's black, but that's because I changed it for now.
It'd be cool if the color affected how much power it gained from solar panels.
Yeah, because you want to know something? With all black, it would actually pull in a shite ton of power because it's just constantly absorbing the heat.
Mm-hmm. Just makes like a new kind of building block known as thermal panels. Lace your entire thing with it.
Now you want to see my generator, aka my battery? I got 4
Sure.
batteries up here in this upper part, and then down here got 9 batteries on this side.
You have a lot of batteries in there.
That's just this side. Then we go to the other side of the generator. Got 9 more batteries. And now we're going to go to the actual interior of the ship, where I've got my 16 gyroscopes.
Oh my god.
So that way this thing can literally turn on a dime.
Honestly, sounds like.
We're going to go check the power status of my batteries.
Boros visual, the thing of fucking. That doesn't stop him from being a fucking. He's the only motherfucker to ever survive a hit from fucking Saitama. He's a
Let's go check the reactors
Granted,
inventory. See how much. Oh, it's all out of uranium. So they are just charging off the solar panels right now.
Just remember, it took Saitama hitting him 3 times. Chill. Boom, hard. Yeah, seriously. Of course it will. Yes. Oh. Yep. that like he didn't fully pull Boros. It's like Boros is just stuck being his like hoodie. They have that over Thomas. Terrifying.
But yeah, Kai, another one of the reasons why I'm not too bothered about running out of energy on the way over to the Blood Falcon is because I can just recharge over there as well.
Okay.
Like what is?
I use it as a waypoint for getting to my further out mineral deposits at the moment since it can't fly. In addition, I carry so many hydrogen tanks on me now that it's unheard of for me to run out of jetpack fuel.
Unless you try to enter the atmosphere.
Shh. I bet I could still make it if I had enough hydrogen canisters.
That require a lot of aggro.
Like if my entire inventory space was just full of hydrogen canisters, I bet I could make it. What do you think, Kai?
Maybe. Depends on if you burn up on re-entry.
Well, that would just require me to have dampeners on and just come in nice and easy.
Plotting with all it looked good, but looked like yes. Okay, here's a question. Is that technically going cross-eyed?
Say what now? You're going cross-eyed?
I'm looking at a picture of Boros, and like the eye in his chest is looking up. The eye in his face is looking down his chest. I'm like, so is that technically him going cross-eyed?
Probably, honestly.
Oh, he did.
You know, it's nice having an open roof base, but when I actually come back to Space Engineers later on today after we've done some Terrastria stuff. And you really need to build a roof so that way a meteor doesn't come in and take out my assembler and refinery again.
Yeah, just maybe.
That was rather irritating to come back and find all my materials destroyed.
I know they're all supposed to be relative. Something particular. But the thing about plate is I haven't played as a kind of saying or but I played either human. But I remember that when the last time I played it, all I remember is like the two abilities. Sunday. I fucking love. I love Dita's, and I love Radit. Galley.
There we go. That should collect energy much better now. Well, what do you think of my solar sails, Kai?
Looks like you got some extra wings there.
Yeah, no kidding.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
At least this thing I know can fly.
That's Boris.
It's gonna sound more like that. No. What? A complete thought. Or is it? I mean, you don't really have to. I feel like.
Don't have to what?
It's us finding pictures for him. And at first he was thinking the idea of like his human form because he's actually settled on doing Kudui.
Mm-hmm. Is it because of racial traits?
Yeah, it's the racial traits, mostly because of the elitist mindset name for the 30%. But at first he was thinking of doing like the human form, basically looking like the Joe McNormal guy.
Mm-hmm.
With like just a simple slacks button-up shirt. But then I'm like, I mean, you're going for maximum yeehaw, so why not go that way in every aspect, including your human form? This dude. I mean, that gets the stack and creed thing you were looking for.
4 girders.
Awesome.
14 solar panels.
Like from they're possible. We got them.
What?
Talking about the Kuri. Where is it that they originate?
No, they
No,
don't originate
no.
from the Tempest. That's
That's
the
the
Mavenary. Yes. Kuri actually originate from Terrastria and various other planets, but they originate from within the crust of the planet itself because they actually hide out within caverns and caves of the planets near Carialis deposits.
Carry out. For his human form, possibly, but come up hard. Don't really shit about their program.
Alright, let's see how fast you're charging now.
Oh god. Oh. If you start going down the Hexage route with it, if you start going down the
Yay! I got it from being recharged in 142 days to being recharged in 5 days.
Nice.
They go down a Voodoo Shaman route, the other route they go down Necro.
Which means I can get power online in this thing sooner than I hoped for. Yay for 10 solar panels. All of them being fully hit by the sun right now.
Granted, that's about as zombie as he can.
That's actually a really good balance of solar panels right there. To just rake in energy for the ship itself.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I turned everything on.
Here, werewolf faces, but this Finn gone, still dead, but I think improper. This dude, too big. This one, that actually looks really awesome.
Let's see how long we have for power.
No fuel.
I've told you before. This is a big clusterfuck mix of genres between steam,
No fuel.
cyberpunk.
Hey, you get to see flight, Kai.
Cause that
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm. I'm watching you take off.
It's coming. That's it. I need to show you.
I've got to be careful. I've got less than a minute of energy in my batteries.
Okay, you might want to land.
Yes, that's what I'm working on. I'm just working on getting it a little closer to base for that with this landing.
Oh god, I just realized what that.
What do you think of its turn speed though, Kai?
Using a visual like that, you can end up that you know what that makes me think of? You watch the second Hellboy. Remember the
You've,
Ash?
yeah, don't stand near that thing when it's turning.
Sasran. And Bob. Oh my god.
Alright, now time to turn things off again so that way it can just recharge.
I mean, still very much a legitimate. I mean, if he's trying to play a mask, actual fake. And then when he's just sick and tired of it, well, he doesn't even wear gloves. It's literally where he's simulating his body. Sexual long. Decided to try and go that route. Yes. Yeah. Pretty much. How shape-shifting works for like
6 days and it's fully recharged.
I can't.
Vulcan, if you want to give him an example of shapeshifting, tell him what Kai does.
Kai has about 8 separate person. Kai is one of her is terrestrial character. She has about 13 separate small voice personalities to them, and one of them Kai. And they all look like they're separate.
You know, I have a good feeling about my starting area and that it's close to uranium. I just can't find the damn shit.
Mine. That are all affect colors. Well, I mean, that's because you're not doing a split personality. Expressing exactly how far she... I mean, Kurui are normally fairly aggressive, so unhinged is not common. Really.
What did he just say?
He said, let's play Russian roulette with a rocket launcher.
It sounds like somebody is going to have an interesting time.
Sounds like somebody's gonna have a painful time.
It depends on how you look at it. If he did before he fully wakes up.
Oh, and then he said pain is just weakness leaving the body.
I mean,
There you
not
go.
wrong.
There you go.
I think we found it. I think we found your...
Yeah, so what do you think of the Blood Falcon and what do you think of the mining ship?
So you're still gonna go with the stat?
You look like you're coming along pretty good. Both of them look good so far.
The mining ship's gonna be my pride and joy once it gets running. Because of one reason only. It's gonna be able to detect ore up to 150 meters below ground. I really need to get a ceiling built though. Cannot take another asteroid impact just destroying my base and my production facilities. That was agitating to say the least.
Just a little bit.
Understatement. Although bright side, with my elite welding tool, I can get all this shit crafted in like less than a minute now. God, these aren't solar panels.
It really helps.
Building up a ceiling so I don't get meteors in my base. In my base, because they make me rage face. Oh, I need more steel. Do I have more steel? I don't have more steel. I need to make more steel.
There he is. Cool, crazy. Oh, that's what that.
Wonder who my third viewer is right now. Hey!
Probably Keith.
Maybe. Hey viewer, whoever you are, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Space Engineers. Hope you like what you're seeing. Unfortunately, I'm going to be hopping off here in a few minutes to go do some tabletop stuff, but welcome to the broadcast nonetheless. Hope you subscribe, hope you like, and if you want, feel free to join a Discord server. It's in my broadcast, or it's in my YouTube channel description. Ceiling, to build a ceiling. Yay! Ceiling done. At least over the important parts of the building. Over the base. Partially. Really important parts still need sealing.
I don't need you running around being the disembodied head of Ferris.
Yes.
What is he doing now?
Disembodied
He's
head of
talking
Ferris
about-
Manus.
He's talking about being a disembodied head that only I can see that follows me around and tells me to do bad things. So cross between Ferris Manus and Lucy.
You know, I was actually thinking disembodied head that follows him around and tells him to do things. Ghost Nappa. When something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghost Nappa!
You can see the smile on Bobby's face right now. Hey, Regina, look! There's an mech here. That means he doesn't have a penis. Oh, right. Oh, there it goes. Right, and then and Vegeta's not looking, and he takes a picture of the sex and fucking sends it. God damn it!
Really? I can't.
I'll punt you like a football the opposite side of the room.
You serious? I can't put a window. Fuck it.
Oh god, what are you doing over there? What are you planning?
He's just saying all the shit he would do if he did the disembodied head.
I mean, a 10A could do that.
So could a Kurui and a Maveniri.
Oh yeah, that's right, eh? Wait, they can actually walk, they can actually just be a disembodied head?
As a shapeshifter, you could be any shape.
Oh my god, do you know how much of a troll that's gonna be?
He just said he turned into a credit card.
Wall.
Every time it's swiped. Sorry, buddy. You've been declined.
You have no gold remaining on your card. Would you like to fill it?
All you need to do is re-enter your credentials onto the card.
I wonder if bulletproof glass can stop a meteor. I guess we're gonna find out in the next meteor storm. If meteors come towards my...
You're not going to be very bulletproof.
You said what?
When you talk about bulletproof glass, he's like, hey, I'm going to be bulletproof glass. I'm like, well, you're not going to be very bulletproof. Joke's on the guy who's hiding behind you. A rock, really?
I found a rock.
This was a mistake. He's already thinking of like numerous completely just shit to turn into that's like... What? Oh.
I hear a cringing Vulcan over there. What'd he say?
I have a feeling it's gonna be cancerous to hear.
He was talking about saying that he would turn into a can of Pepsi. That way, whenever I would drink it, he would end up transforming to his full form so that I'm standing there at crotch level so he can cackle before he turns into a butterfly, floats away, then turns into a cell phone and calls his mom because he hadn't talked to her in 2 days. And then turn into a single boob. I don't know why. He hasn't said why.
Because you need 2 to make 2. You'd have to have 2 people doing it.
Oh my god, he said that if you were the shapeshifter, you could be the other boob so the 2 of you could be boobs together.
Oh dear lord.
Oh my god, that's it! He's gotta go in the Kai campaign!
Oh no.
He's gotta be Kai! Oh my god. Do you know how freaking hilarious that would be?
What?
There we go. Base is nice and safe. I got some windows.
It depends on which campaign that you get thrown in. My classes are different depending on what campaign I'm...
Throwing me off that the refinery and assembler were off-colored.
I mean, you were part of the reason why Volcana got created. I mean, we're talking about the fact that one of her biggest things that she's ever done that continues to recur because I never can stop thinking about it is where she ran up to somebody, got up in their face, and said, "I'm gonna hug you till your eyes pop out."
And proceeded to do it.
Apparently, he then brought up where Bobby then brought up where apparently he read something where a manatee hugged a shark to death.
Lol.
I mean, bees hug hornets to death all the time.
The bees go, what? Whoop.
There's literally an entire species of bees that the way they defend their nests and kill off hornets is to hug them to death.
Nah, that's not what I was talking about. It was something Bobby had said.
Oh, now you know a fun fact about bees.
You wanna know what I say to that fun fact, Kai?
What?
Bees can still go fucking die. That wasn't a fun fact.
It is if you think about the thing
That's
that
a
they're killing
scary
is
fact.
hornets.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because they still are killing something that's nastier than a bee typically is. That makes it even less pleasant. Like, that is the epitome of unpleasantness.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
That's like saying the spiders that kill fucking birds are awesome because they kill birds. No, that just means they're more terrifying because they kill birds.
Bobby's just got a comment for every ounce of this. What? I should. Of course it's all dicks with you.
Remember, there's a lady in the call. Oh wait, no there isn't.
I think you just insulted yourself.
No, I don't count myself as a lady type.
As a lady
I
type.
swear, lady type. You know, the posh, oh, you watch your manners, don't you swear, that kind of nonsense. I'm a girl. I'm female. Don't mean I'm a lady.
What? Why did you have to catch her dog with a pull net?
I'm sorry, what?
What did I just hear?
I heard something about catching a dog with a pull net.
Same here.
He had to catch his mom's dog with a pull net because it wouldn't come to him. Uh-huh.
I mean, that's effectively what dog catchers used to catch dogs anyway, so.
Okay, so trick to it is that his mom's pretty much hired him to dog sit, and the trick to it is her dog doesn't like him, so it doesn't like to listen to him. Normally, he can just bribe it, whoever, because the big thing is it usually does not want to come inside whenever he's got to go to work. In the given case, recently, the bribing wasn't working, so he decided to take a pool net, chase it around the yard until he got tired, in which then he proceeded to scoop it up in the pool net and brought it inside. Apparently his mom called him a stupid bitch for it.
Oh, come on.
I gotta say, that was pretty innovative.
Yeah.
It was said with love, okay. I did that, or she's like, "You're stupid bitch, take the money, get the fuck out." Yeah, that's fair. I mean, usually half the time we say hi to each other, both in manners, so.
Silly little shit for brains. None. Cuntsicle. It's like an icicle, but with a cunt.
I don't know how pleasant that would be.
Not at all. Yeah, I need some people to play Space Engineers with, that way. You can have some people dedicated to mining materials, some people dedicated to crafting,
Energy
some
low.
people dedicated to building.
What?
Eh,
You can fuck it. And like you'd be against that. Because out of all of us, you're probably the biggest fucking lord, only other than Ryan. Ryan's worse. You enjoy it. Granted, it's not like Ryan who sits there that the son of a bitch is so edgy that he thinks he's a whole another level of edge above other edges.
now that's just edgy.
No, that's as dull as a butter knife.
Let's see.
That's my response to that.
I can see that. Draconian Thunder.
Draconian. A draconian sunderer, huh?
Oh, hold on, I did. No. Fuck off. Guess so. You know what that reminds me of? No, it reminds me of your fucking pain judge in Werewolf. Like, that's exactly what he reminds me of. He reminds me of your pain judge from fucking Werewolf.
You believe in God, it'd be a lot better if you did.
What?
He said, "Do you believe in God?" No, it'd be a lot better if you did.
But you have to show them things.
Although I think, Lord.
Dun 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 dun.
That's fairy. But that is a Bobby character scene. It's a goddamn Doulahan.
Dullahan? You said headless person, what?
Like, it effectively looks like a Doulahan. Probably. It looks. Yeah.
Cute little.
Yeah, that's a Bobby thing. Oh. This thing.
Bonk.
Bongo monster?
Did I hear something about a boglin?
No, he
Bongo
said
monster.
I know I heard bongo monster, but it sounds like boglin. Speak to me.
It's the best thing ever.
I remember the last time we showing up out there we actually watch it. That'd be a Dwally arc.
Energy low.
Oh god, if it goes Dwally, at least Balti will have a friend.
Balti is our French Strider's character, who's he's
Templar.
Yeah.
He's also
And
not a
there's a-
Dwally.
He's a Fafnir. But I was making the joke, it's like you could have a friend because the running joke with the crew is, nobody sees him! He's so short!
Especially compared to everybody else.
Yeah, no kidding.
That actually fucking. That looks like little fucking. Like.
From my sins and my selfishness, I can't forget
This.
it was clear.
Makes deals by says, I'm sure you would like to see them in mannequin. And he brings up it looks like it basically looks like a model screw with pieces, and if you say the name of the person, their name gets engraved and then it comes to life and it.
Oh, are you talking about the Earl? From D. Greyman?
Yep.
Energy.
He's literally a twisted fuck. Did you explain to him how and what happens when that happens?
The fact that the thing, that the name of the person gets imbued in the skull, the thing, it comes to life and kills the person who called the name.
Yeah, but what ends up happening is it drags the soul of the dead back and chains it to that body and twists it.
No, because the fake Bob Ross would kill you. No, because you're somewhere, you're just dead. He's effectively a shambling you demon corpse at that point.
What are we talking about, Bob Ross's paintbrush?
There's actually a legendary weapon of Bob Ross. And it's a legendary weapon for...
I was about to say, doesn't Smitty have that?
No. Smitty has Smitty Werbenjagerman Jensen's paintbrush.
I thought he did have Bob Ross's paint.
He had it at one point, but not anymore.
He's like, I don't like the color of this one, I'm gonna make my own.
People tried to kill Smitty and then failed.
You said what?
He said, whenever he said that he didn't have any more, Bob was like, good, or else I would have had to paint a target on him. I'm like, many have tried to kill Smitty and they've all failed.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Smitty.
Smitty's number one.
I'm number one! Who's number one?
And as that enters his body, you're a full inside him.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bobby. Jane.
He said, oh my god, that was fucked up. Okay, he said, at some point Smitty's gonna have a headache. And what's he gonna do? He'll end up going to take a Tylenol. And guess what that Tylenol is? Boom, it's Bobby. And Bobby's gonna go full size and wear him like a condom.
Oh my god!
This is a grave mistake. I mean, it's effectively what we've done is we've created a Wild West Beetlejuice is what we've...
Damn right. Well,
Oh. Which actually funny part is like with the your character, it would not be it would not. Well, it's like with the fact of what you're doing, for the most part with your character, it would not be far-fetched to end up in fucking prison.
alright. Stop it out of my ass at this point. I don't know what this is. But
So I love the fact that this prison's in its own equivalency to Booker Bay.
what's gonna happen?
I'm just gonna lay down here.
I'm gonna try.
comforting, knowing that it's locked in on all sides and it's completely airtight up front here. Alright, I think it's time to call it a pause, and I'll